We're visiting with Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small. I posed the question about his successor in that seat, Councilwoman Latoya Dunstan. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of that individual until she was named the councilwoman. But at the very first meeting, she declared harassment at the meeting. Is there harassment? What is that? What's going on?
Harry, like I said, she made a public allegation of, being harassed, and I guess actually questioned the way that council does their business and their votes.
Well, I'll tell you the reason I'm bringing it up. She maintained, if my memory serves me correct, and I'm sure on this occasion that it does, that she was asked to complete unusual requirements. She was asked to fill out an employment application. I never heard of that. She won. Her employment application is that she won the seat, whether it was at the ballot box or by being appointed. She won the seat. So there's your employment application. She says she was asked to take a drug test and to be fingerprinted. I haven't heard of any of that ever being done before for any members of city council, and that she said that it was very slow, her getting her city hall email address and her cell phone. And is this legitimate criticism? I mean, I don't know her, but if all that is true and it's never been done before, then why for her? And if it should take about, by lunchtime, the moment somebody, M Small at cityofatlanticcity.org, that ought to take all of 5 minutes to get an email address. Does she have legitimate criticism here? And by the way, who asked for all those things to be done, and who didn't give her all these things she should have gotten?
Well, I never went through that process, and I don't think anyone else did. My understanding that there was a mistake in HR that was quickly pulled back immediately, because there's been a long time, a few years since a new person came into the seat, and I know the city's policies were changed, but that's what I was told, that it was pulled back quickly. So it was, as a matter of factly, no, you don't have to do that now. But I wasn't in the room, I wasn't there, so that's all I have to say about that.
All right, but it did happen, didn't it?
Well, I mean, that's the allegation that she made, and there was an admitted mistake. So,
all right, I'm not going to press it, but for example, it's real easy to know when she got the job and when's the first second she had an email address. So that will tell you if a certain amount of time went by that's really not acceptable, and when did she get the phone. A lot of this is very, very provable, but I was surprised by it all. It just was stuff I had never heard from ever. I guarantee and you didn't do it. Nobody's ever gone through that.